Snow keeps falling like it knows my name. Same street lights, different kind of pain. There's a wreath on the door I don't use anymore. Still smells like pine and yesterday. The radio hums something soft and low, a voice from a time when hearts were slow. I pour one more cup, let the evening stall, waiting on a ghost that won't call. Blue lights on the Evergreen, they shine like they remember you. Every ball's another scene of things we said we'd never lose. Silent nights don't feel the same when love's packed up and gone. I'm just humming old refrains till this Christmas comes and moves along. Your scarf still hanging by the stairs, like you might need it, like you still care. I talk to the walls, they don't mind. They've been holding my secret since '59. My hands keep time on an old guitar. Every chord falls a little too far. Minor keys for a major truth. I'm still learning how to miss you smooth. Blue lights on the Evergreen, they flicker like they're not sure to. Every glow's a memory I keep replaying like they're new. Silent nights don't feel divine when your name's the only song. I just count down candlelight till this Christmas comes and moves along. There's a church bell somewhere in the cold, ringing out for the young and old. I make a wish I won't confess. Hope sounds better when it's second guessed. If you're warm where you are tonight, if you found some softer light, know there's still a place for you under broken stars and mistletoe blue. Blue lights on the Evergreen, they don't judge, they just stay. Every year's a faded dream, I unwrap a little slower anyway. Silent nights still teach me things about love and moving on. I'll keep singing borrowed hymns till this Christmas comes and moves along. Snow keeps falling, soft and thin, another year boxed up in tin. Blue lights fade with morning sun, guess that means another Christmas done. front's glowing like borrowed wine. Everybody's laughing, breathing out cheer. I'm counting the cracks in another year. Cards in the window, red, green, and gold. Songs about miracles, I've been told. But the night feels longer than it did before, and your name's still stuck in my front door. It's a minor Noel in '89. Candles burn low in a borrowed light. I hum old hymns just to feel you near. Merry Christmas, love, wherever you are this year. Coffee gone cold by the radio hum. Crooners croon about where they're from. They sing like the world always comes out right, like nobody leaves on a silent night. Your scarf still hanging on the chair, like you might come back, like you still care. I wrap my voice around what's left and sing for the half of me you kept. It's a minor Noel, soft and slow. Snow falls sideways, unsure where to go. I make a wish I don't say out loud. Merry Christmas, love, lost in the crowd. Church bells echo down empty streets. Footprints vanish beneath my feet. Faith feels thin, but it's holding on. Like an old coat I still put on. They say joy comes wrapped in pain, like holy nights and winter rain. So I pour another glass of brave and toast the ghosts we couldn't save. It's a minor Noel, low and true. Every chord bends back to you. If love's a song, then here's my prayer. Merry Christmas, love, I'm still here.
If heaven listens this time of year, tell it I tried, tell it I stayed sincere.
Table's set for more than one. 2 cups cooling, no one comes. I leave the radio on low, so the room don't have to know. Your chair still faces mine, like it's waiting on the side. I swear I heard the door last night. Turns out it was just the wind again. December left the table set, like you might still change your mind. Candles burn with no regret. They don't ask me who I'm waiting for this time. Silent bells in minor key ring for what we never said. Christmas don't feel empty, it just feels unfinished instead. There's snow asleep on every car, like the town forgot where people are. I walk the long way home on purpose, let the cold explain my verses. I hum a tune my father knew, back when love was simple too. Funny how those melodies only hurt when they sound true. December left the table set, two names carved into the grain. Every year I half expect you'll knock like nothing ever changed. Silent bells, they sway and lean, like they're tired of being led. Christmas don't feel broken, it just feels unfinished instead. If you found a warmer place, if your nights don't need my face, I hope your windows catch the glow of something kind you'll never know. I won't wrap this like a plea, some gifts stay under the tree. Time keeps teaching me to stay when love already walked away. December left the table set, I finally cleared it slow tonight. Folded dreams and paid the debt of almost every might. Silent bells still know my name, but they don't sound quite like dread. Christmas doesn't feel lonely, it just feels unfinished instead. Morning comes in pale and gray, another season boxed away. If you think of me, just know I saved you a place I finally let go. The tree's still standing, leaning a bit, like it knows it's been through this. One string of lights still fired in the dark, blinking like a half-kept heart. Neighbors toast through paper-thin walls. I hear their joy rise and fall. I smile for nobody, practice alone how to sound warm when the phone won't ring. It's the last light on Christmas Eve, burning down slow, just like me. I hold the quiet like it's a vow. If love comes back, it'll find me now. I walk past windows dressed in cheer, families framed in a perfect year. Every laugh lands soft but sharp, like snowflakes cut in the dark. Your old coat still smells like rain, like cheap cologne and late night trains. I never learned how to throw things away. Guess I thought you'd need them someday. It's the last light on Christmas Eve, flickering low, but it still believes. I don't ask heaven for something new, just keep me strong till I'm through missing you. Midnight comes without a sound, even the stars don't stick around. They say forgiveness comes with time, but time just learns how to lie. If peace is more than a word we say, it must live in nights like this, when nothing's left to decorate but the truth we couldn't fix. It's the last light on Christmas Eve. If I let it go, will you leave? So I sing this low melody till the dark feels less like the enemy. Tomorrow comes, but tonight I stay with the ghost of you and a carol in A. Clock leans heavy on the wall, like it's tired of counting it all. Every tick's a small reminder. Some nights don't get kinder. Your name sits quiet on my tongue, like a song I never sung. I keep it there just in case silence needs a familiar face. Midnight finds me singing low, me well. Every note moves soft and slow, like it's scared of breaking the spell. Silent streets in minor time, snow listens, never disagrees. It ain't sadness on my mind, just the shape of how you're missing me. I tune this guitar down a step so the chords don't sound too bright. Funny how a lowered string feels more honest late at night. There's a photo by the sink, I still don't know what you think when you pass it in your day, or if I'm already framed away. Midnight finds me singing true, half to me and half to you. Every line I never sent hangs between what was and when. Silent stars above the roof blink like they don't wanna see. It ain't heartbreak, it's the proof. Love leaves a long echo in me. If December has a voice, it don't beg, it don't rejoice. It just hums what's left behind, a little flat, a little kind. I won't drink to getting over, I'll sip slow and stay sober. Some goodbyes don't need a fight, they just sit with you all night. Midnight finds me singing still, not to call you back again, just to see how quiet feels when I stop pretending. When silent rooms don't ask me why, they just let the moment be. It ain't lonely passing by, it's the calm after loving deep. The clock forgives, night moves on. Another verse, another dawn. If you ever hear this tune, know I sang it under winter's moon.
Name still written in the frost on the inside of my breath. I say it slow, then let it go, like I'm practicing for death. The streets all quiet, holy still, like the world forgot to move. Even time feels tired tonight of telling me the truth. Snow falls where you used to be, right here beside me. I don't fight it, I let it stay. Some things hurt less when they fade. The radio plays an old refrain about love that never bends, sung by a man who sounds like he's never had to make amends. I pour a drink for no one now, toast the man I couldn't save. I learned too late some hearts don't break, they just quietly cave.
Snow falls where you used to be, soft as memory. I don't curse you, I don't pray, I just let the silence say your name. They say Christmas comes with light, but light casts longer shade. I see myself in every year of promises I made. If love's a house, we built it wrong, still it kept out most the rain. I'd rather bless what didn't last than pretend it was in vain. Snow falls where you used to be, but it doesn't bury me. I'm still standing, still okay, just learning how to miss you the honest way. If heaven's crowded Christmas night, tell him I'm fine. I stayed polite.
I kept the fire low this year, didn't need it burning bright. Some flames just make the shadows look too honest in their light. The tree went up without a fuss, one string of bulbs, no gold. I guess I learned what warmth is worth when you don't need it to be bold. I kept the fire low this year, let the silence do the work. Every memory's still here, I just stopped digging where it hurts. Silent carols half in tune drift like smoke across the floor. I'm not waiting on you, I just don't rush December anymore. Your mug's still chipped along the rim, I use it when the night runs long. Funny how the smallest things still know exactly what went wrong. The radio plays something old, a voice that's learned to bend. It don't promise happy endings, just a place to rest till then. I kept the fire low this year, watch the embers understand. Some loves burn out, some disappear, some just warm you where they can. Silent bells outside my door shake the frost off what was said. I'm not wishing you were here, I just remember who I was back then. Found a brighter room, if your nights don't ache like mine, I hope the cold still taught you something about leaving things behind. I don't fold this as regret, it fits better as a truth. Some hearts age like winter wood, still strong, just smoothed by use. I kept the fire low this year, and the room stayed warm enough. Let December pass sincere, without dressing up the love. Silent nights don't
scare me now. They just sound like learned restraint. I'm not lonely in the dark, I'm just done fighting what it ain't. Morning comes in ash and blue. Another season seen clear through. If love knocks, I'll let it hear. I kept the fire low this year.
Party's over, chairs turn wrong, glasses sweating where they belong. Someone forgot to kill the lights, so they buzz like they're tired of the night. The carols died an hour ago, just echoes stuck inside the glow of tinsel tape and broken cheer. Another Christmas disappears. After the carols fade away, I'm still here, I still stay, holding silence like a friend who won't pretend this has to end. Your laughter's trapped inside these walls, between the cracks and picture frames. I hear it when the heater knocks, like it's trying to say your name. They say forgiveness comes with peace, peace feels heavy in my hands. I don't need heaven's guarantee, just help me understand. After the carols fade to blue, every song turns back to you. I don't chase what slipped away, I just walk slower through the pain. Morning's leaning on the door, gray light spills across the floor. I've made it through another night without asking wrong from right. If love's a language I once knew, I speak it now with less belief. But fluency was never proof, it only softened grief. After the carols fade and fall, I don't curse December at all. Some hearts break loud, some quietly. Mine learned how to keep me company. If Christmas listens when we're alone, Tell it I tried, tell it I've grown.
Snow stopped listening first tonight when I asked it to stay a while. It fell quiet against the glass like it already knew the answer. The street went blank, the world held still, even the clock forgot its wheel. I stood there with the old coat on, learning how the cold goes on. Snow stopped listening first when I called out your name. It don't echo, it don't hurt, it just lands and stays the same. Silent white, minor sound, covers what I couldn't say. Love don't leave with a goodbye, just learns to lay away. The tree lights blink, then settle down like tired stars in a smaller town. I never fixed the broken strand. Some things work best when they don't pretend. I poured a drink, let it breathe, watch the steam talk back to me. Every thought slowed to a crawl, guess that's winter after all. Snow stopped listening first before I learned to let you go. Every wish feels well rehearsed, still comes out a little low. Silent rooms, gentle proof that I'm not who I was back then. Love don't end in shattered glass, it just thins and settles in. This place, the way the night knew our names. No, I left it as it was, nothing fixed, nothing blamed. I don't stand here asking why, I just watch the weather think. Some hearts speak in falling snow, others learn by listening. Snow stopped listening first and I finally did too. Let the quiet do its work like it always wanted to. Silent, wide open and no conclusions left to prove. Love don't shout when it's done, it just fades into the view. Morning waits behind the gray, another night folded away. Snow kept every word at first, then let it go the way I learned. Neon hums like it's out of breath. Snow taps time on the window glass. The bartender knows my name, but not the story of what didn't last. A jukebox croons an old refrain about love that comes back home. I laugh into my empty glass, some songs don't age alone. So pour one more drink for Christmas. Let it burn, let it glow. Here's to the ones who meant the world and the quiet ways they go. Couples pass with their arms locked tight, like they've solved what I missed. I don't hate them, not tonight, I just don't fit inside their wish. Your memory sits across from me, doesn't speak but doesn't leave. I tip my hat to better days and worse things I believed. Pour one more drink for Christmas. Something dark, something neat. To the ghosts who taught me love and the cost of bittersweet. Midnight rings, but nobody cheers, just a cough and a clink of glass. I make a wish I won't repeat, some hopes worked better in the past. If heaven's counting prayers tonight, mine's folded in this tune. I don't ask for you to come back, just ask me to heal soon. So pour one more drink for Christmas. Then I'll settle my tab and go. I'm not broken, just learning how to leave some loves in the snow. The door shuts soft behind my back, footsteps fade down the street. Merry Christmas to the life I had and the man I still might be. The 8 o'clock and the sky turns blue, like it's holding its breath for you. Neighbors laugh through paper-thin walls. I pour a drink and lower the blinds. The tree lights hum a steady glow, same song the radio's always known. I sit with the ghost of an easy year, back when wanting wasn't fear. Christmas passed in quiet hours, like it knew I wouldn't chase. Every moment lost its power once I stopped watching the clock's face. Silent nights don't ask for proof, they just stay until they're gone. I didn't miss you every minute, just the shape you left me on. 10 o'clock, the streets asleep, snow stacks soft and tidy heaps. I step outside, let the cold decide which thoughts deserve the ride. Your name comes up, then drifts away, like breath that fogs, then can't stay. Funny how the heart still knows which memories to move in slow. Christmas passed in quiet hours, each one thinner than the last. I watch the future lose its color while the past ate overcast. Silent bells across the town swing like they don't need to land. I didn't lose you in the leaving,
I lost you learning how to stand. 1 o'clock, the house exhales, even regrets start feeling stale. I sit where all the good years fit and don't disturb a single bit. No prayers left I need to send, no fights I wanna try and mend. Just a quiet kind of grace in letting things stay in their place. Christmas passed in quiet hours, and I passed along with it. Learned some love is just a shelter, not a promise you can live in. Silent rooms don't lean or judge, they don't ask me what comes next. I didn't beat the lonely feeling, I just finally let it rest. Morning slips in thin and pale, like it's careful not to fail. Another Christmas boxed and filed, worn but honest, reconciled. Platforms breathing cold and steel, neon clocks refuse to feel. Families hurry past my coat, holding tickets, holding hope. A child waves through the glass-lit train, like goodbye's a kind of game. I watch the door slide shut too fast, another future rushing past. There's a midnight train on Christmas Day, everyone's going somewhere. I stay, the tracks keep singing what I can't say. I miss my stop somewhere along the way. Announcements mumble broken cheer about delays and end of year. Trace your name in window steam, like it still belongs to me. They say home is where the heart returns, but mine took notes and never learned. It knew the exits, knew the cost, still gambled everything I lost. There's a midnight train on Christmas Day, carrying dreams I didn't take. I wave back slow, just in case someone's watching from my face. Slips down the station roof, like it's tired of telling the truth. Time moves on in measured lines, unlike this heart of mine. If love's a journey, not a stay, I packed too heavy, left too late. Some prayers don't miss their mark, they just arrive after dark. There's a midnight train on Christmas Day. I don't curse it as it pulls away. I light a match against the gray and call this waiting my own way. When morning comes, I'll choose a track. Not every road leads backward. I've seen the snow fall different ways. Some years it stayed, some years it ran. I've watched December change its face, along with every younger man. Used to hang the lights up high, thought brighter men at last. Now I leave them where they land, let the glow forgive the past. The years learned Christmas first, long before I ever knew how some joy arrives in pieces and some love just passes through. Silent nights don't owe me much, they've already done their part. I don't blame the winter anymore, I blame a hopeful heart. There were seasons full of noise, kids asleep on borrowed couches. There were years of folded chairs and names I don't pronounce now. I loved hard, I loved wide, sometimes wrong, sometimes right. Funny how the truest things get quieter with time. The years learned Christmas first, before I learned to let things be. Before I stopped confusing loss with what love used to mean to me. Silent bells still ring me home, even when no one's there. I don't feel alone these days, just well acquainted with the air. If I could tell my younger self, I wouldn't teach him how to stay. I'd just say, let go slower. Some things fade if chased. There's peace in knowing what remains when the wanting finally rests. Not every gift was meant to open, some were only meant to bless. The years learned Christmas first, and I finally caught on late that love's not proven by its presence, but by how it leaves its weight. Silent nights feel almost kind when you stop asking them to change. I don't miss what didn't last, I miss how brightly I once sang. Snow falls soft on borrowed ground. Another year without a sound. If this is all that's left to prove, I've lived enough to call it true.
fluorescent lights hum overhead, like they're afraid of what I said. The hallway smells of wax and time. Another shift, another line. The lobby tree blinks red and green, like it's not sure what it means. I nod hello to no one new, just me and floors. I walk right through. It's Christmas on the late shift. Everybody's gone. I keep the lights on for the world till the morning comes along. Families drive past the gate, wrapped in laughter, running late. I don't envy what they have, I just miss what never lasts. Your message sits from hours ago, says wish you were here, nice and slow. I read it once, then once again, like a prayer I don't quite send. It's Christmas on the late shift, quiet as a vow. I watch the clock forgive the hours I couldn't give you now. Gotta stay behind, hold the line, keep watch, keep time. Maybe that's just how I'm built, strong enough to shoulder guilt. If love's measured by what you keep, I've got miles I never sleep. But if it's counted by what you miss, then Christmas sounds like this. It's Christmas on the late shift. I don't curse the job I chose. Some hearts shine loud in crowded rooms, some glow where no one goes. When dawn comes soft and pale and slow, I'll head home through melting snow. There's a church bell down the street, ringing like it knows my name. But every sound just feels borrowed, every face feels the same. Storefront lights in foreign hues smile like they're doing fine. I walk past them with my hands in my coat. This town isn't mine, this town isn't mine for Christmas. It just lets me pass on through. Every window shows a picture where I don't fit into the view. Silent nights hit different here, they don't echo like back home. I'm not lost, I'm just aware of how far a heart can roam. I dial numbers I won't call, let them ring inside my head. Funny how the smallest voices say the loudest things unsaid. There's a snowman by the bar, someone dressed him up with cheer. I raise a glass to strangers' laughs and drink to not being here. This town isn't mine for Christmas,
It don't owe me warmth or truth. Every carol sounds like static from another part of youth. Silent streets don't recognize the footsteps that I bring. I don't blame them for not knowing, I'm just visiting this feeling. If you're gathered around the fire, if my name came up somehow, no, I'm fine, I've learned to travel with less needing than before now. I don't wish myself away, I just mark the time and place. Some homes live inside the chest, not the map, not even space. This town isn't mine for Christmas, but it's teaching me a thing. How to carry what I'm missing without dropping everything. Silent nights still follow me no matter where I land. I'm not lonely just between who I was and who I am. Snow falls strange on borrowed ground. Another year without my sound. If home calls, I'll answer then. Till that day I'm passing in. The tree leans left like it always has, just like me when I stand too fast. Ornaments older than our joke, still holding dust, still holding hope. Your picture's crooked on the shelf, I never learned to fix it well. Some habits last, some fade away, some words we learn too late to say. We kept Christmas anyway, through thinner years and thicker gray. Didn't win, didn't lose, just stayed when leaving felt easier to choose. We fought about the dumbest things, dishes, doors, forgotten rings, but we knew the sound of each other's sighs better than we knew the truth or lies.
Your laugh got quieter over time, mine got rougher out of rhyme. Still every night we found a way to end up sharing yesterday.
We kept Christmas anyway, even when love wouldn't behave. Not every prayer gets answered clean, some just teach you what they mean. They talk about forever like it's bright, like it doesn't ache by year 45. But forever's just a lot of days where nobody wins but nobody strays. If I had one more Christmas Eve, I wouldn't beg, I wouldn't plead. I'd pour the wine, I'd dim the lights, and thank you for the borrowed life. We kept Christmas anyway, when magic packed and moved away. Love didn't shine, it learned to stay, and that was more than enough some days.
If heaven asks what we did right, tell them we tried most every night.
I bought the card on the corner, white snow, red string. It said all the easy words, I didn't feel a thing. Your name looked wrong in ink, like it didn't want to stay. So I folded it back into silence and set it by the tray. I never sent the card, didn't trust my hand. Some words sound better when they don't land. Silent nights don't need proof, they already understand. Love ain't always what you say, it's what you leave unplanned. The pen went dry halfway, guess it knew me well. Some thoughts don't want to stamp, some truths don't want to travel. Outside the snow behaved, didn't rush or fall apart. Funny how the calmest things still break the heart. I never sent the card, let December read it through. Every line I didn't write said more than if I'd pushed it to you. Silent nights hold their breath like they're in on the plan. Love don't need an ending to say what it can. Card's still where I left it, nothing crossed out, nothing scarred. If you ever felt it anyway, guess I didn't need the card. To know every bar by name, every song, every borrowed flame. December nights were loud back then, we drank like time was just a friend. Now the mirror tells the truth in quieter, more careful moves. Same old eyes, less fire inside, still looking for a place to hide. Christmas found me older, not better, not brand new, just a little more honest about about the things I couldn't do. I chased love like a closing time, always one step past the sign. Said I'd change, said I'd stay, said whatever worked that day. Some hearts broke, some walked free, some stay longer than they should be. I don't polish what's been done, I just name the damage one by one. Christmas found me older, carrying a lighter load. I dropped the lies along the way, kept the songs, let go of the code. Still plays those tunes about lost boys and silver moons. I don't flinch, I don't run, I smile at who I used to be, drunk on hope in anyone. If youth is something you survive, then I did okay, I stayed alive. Learned which nights to leave alone, learned how to go halfway home. Christmas found me older, still standing in my name. I didn't win, I didn't fold, I just outlived the flame. So here's to me, and who I was, and who I might still be. If Christmas teaches anything, it's mercy, quietly.
I watched the snow erase the street like it was done remembering. Every tire mark, every rush, every name I couldn't keep. The night felt lighter than before, not kinder, just less loud, like it learned what not to ask and finally allowed. The snow let me keep one thing, didn't take it all away. Not the love, not even you, just the ache that learned to stay. Silent nights don't beg or plead, they just soften what they bring. I didn't win December, but it didn't take everything. Your voice don't haunt me like it did. It visits, then it goes, like a song you used to know, but don't need to hum anymore. I folded up the year real slow, didn't rush the final page. Some losses don't feel like a wound, they feel like age. The snow let me keep one thing, something small but true. Not the promise, not the plan, just the proof I once knew you. Silent bells sound far away, like they're ringing just for time. I'm not holding on to love, I'm just not throwing out the sign. If another winter comes and asks me who I am, I'll say I'm someone who survived by loosening his hands. I won't swear I'm over it, I won't say I'm free, I'll just say I made it through with what was left of me. The snow let me keep one thing, and that turned out enough. Not a cure, not a cure-all, just a quieter kind of love. The silent nights feel almost kind when you stop demanding proof. I didn't fix the broken years, I just learned how to move. Sound, another season on the ground. If this is all December brings, I'm grateful for that one small thing. The lights are dimmed, the floor's gone cold. Every story's been retold. Wrappings folded, names erased. Just empty space where laughter stayed. The clock don't rush, it understands. Some nights need a softer hand. I breathe out slow, I count the floor, like I've done this all before. I'll let Christmas close the door, not slam it shut, not beg for more. Some things end the way they should, quietly misunderstood. I don't need angels in the air, or proof that someone's listening in there. If grace is real, it's in the fact I made it through and didn't crack. Your shadow rests where I don't fight. It knows the shape of every night. I nod hello, I don't ignore, but I don't follow anymore. I'll let Christmas close the door, leave the lights on, sweep the floor. If joy comes back, it knows the way. If not, I'll still be okay. Tomorrow doesn't need a plan, just coffee warm inside my hand. The world will spin, the bills will wait. Hope can take another shape. I loved, I lost, I overstayed. I sang the parts I couldn't say.
If that's the sum of what I've known, it's more than enough to take back home. So let Christmas close the door. I don't live there anymore. I take the calm, I leave the war, and thank the night for what it was. If someone asks how I got through, tell them I stayed, I told the truth.